What really surprised me is the quality and the style of the support. I think it's been very surprising how large the active fan scenes are that stand, often behind the goal and make support and wave the flags and so on. It's quite large, and it's really something that I'd compare with the big European leagues, maybe not Germany, where it's, I think, particularly crazy, but Italy, France, Poland, and so on. I think in terms of the level of atmosphere and support you see inside Israeli stadiums, it's actually up on this very high level. And I didn't really expect that. And it's one of the things I think is quite a shame is that in Europe, Israeli football doesn't have any kind of reputation for that. When you read something about Israeli football or you see it in the news, it's got much more to do with geopolitics than support. I hadn't really read anything about the style of fan culture here, and that really surprised me. Also, not just because of how large and how active it is, but also I think how unique it is. It's got a very different style, I think, to kind of the German or more pure Italian culture. You see, for example, with clubs like Beitar in particular, it's a lot more musical and I think melodious, the chanting, then less kind of clapping and chanting to a drum beat. You also see, and this is something I quite like, that thing where you burst with your hand and your arm, like you see in Argentina and other South American teams. You don't often see that in Europe. It seems very kind of core to Israeli support, and you see a lot of it in the stands, and it creates this very dynamic picture, and it's quite enjoyable to watch and to experience.